Being a gamer dad isn't easy. Between work, family, and all the adulting, long gaming sessions just aren't an option anymore. But it doesn't mean we have to stop playing altogether. Today, I'm sharing 4 games that fit perfectly into my busy schedule, and I hope they might work for you. These aren't just any games. These are games that respect your time, let you jump in and out, and deliver an amazing experience. So let's dive in. First up, one of my personal favorites, Borderlands 3. If you love fast-paced shooter action, loot-driven gameplay, and a little bit of toilet humor, this game is perfect for you. Not the perfect story, it's not as good as Borderlands 2 story-wise, but I feel like mechanically it exceeds Borderlands 2, so that's why 3 is always my choice. What makes Borderlands 3 great for a gamer dad though? You can jump in, blast some enemies, grab some loot, and jump out. You know, the missions aren't overly long, and the game humor keeps it light, exactly what you need after a long day. After you finish the campaign, there's lots more DLCs to conquer, and I tend to YouTube builds that are fun. So I just start hunting for those specific items on top of all of that. Since bosses are really easily farmable, it takes little to no time to get the right item. You just gotta re-kill the same boss over and over again, and it is really, really easy done. Next up, we have Monster Hunter Rise. I am aware that Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out soon, but for now, Monster Hunter Rise is my go-to because I feel like it's a little bit easier than Monster Hunter World. So it's just more relaxing for me. But I know what you might be thinking. Isn't Monster Hunter maybe like a huge time sink? But hear me out. The best part about Rise is that hunts are short. You can knock one out in 10, 15, 20 minutes and get like some satisfying progression and be done before the baby wakes up from that nap. The game is very straightforward. Monsters have weaknesses, build items that will make it easier to kill them, loot, repeat with the next boss. And so on until you eventually hit a little bit of a skill wall and bosses get really, really tough. But it doesn't come until like 100 hours in. At that point, you know, you could move on to the next game or Google for some optimized builds and take those bosses on if you want the challenge. Next up, when I feel like I really need to be like in a meditative state, I always will choose a strategic game. And for my strategic lovers, Anno 1800, you like city building and you don't have time to micromanage every little detail, this game is really perfect. There's a certain aspect about Anno 1800 which I prefer the most is the fact that you can actually play it on console really, really well. Like it's obviously very good on PC, but it's really well optimized on console with all the buttons, with all the layouts, and the way you just navigate the map. Anno 1800 lets you play at your own pace. You can pause it, make strategic decisions, and walk away when needed. It's a game that respects your time while still scratching the deep strategic itch. People need housing, build housing. People need food, build farms. You need to upgrade farms to build housing, upgrade farms, then housing. It's very straightforward, but feels still satisfying when you do it. You can mess up a little bit, but if you start with the maximum amount of cash, I think you should be good. The main campaign guides you ultra easily, and it's literally my go-to game when I feel like meditating. And finally, for my fellow sports fans, College Football 25. It's back, and it's perfect for short bursts of gaming. Sports games are perfect when it comes to that you only have like 20 to 30 minutes. Play a quick game, tweak your dynasty, or just relive the glory days in Road to Glory. No long commitments, it's just pure football fun. When I need my sports kick, I just jump into my QB and I win some games. Upgrade him, repeat. If I feel like a little bit of management, I jump into dynasty. Scout, recruit, and actually get to play some defense, because in dynasty you also can play special teams and defense, and often you do all of it. So there you have it. 4 amazing games that fit into your life of a busy gamer dad. Whether you want fast action, strategic depth, or just a quick sports fix, these games will let you game without sacrificing all your responsibilities. Because gaming isn't just about time, it's about finding the right games that fit your life. What games do you play as a busy gamer dad? Drop them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content like that. Until the next one.